Hey everybody, I'm Stephen Bailey, co-founder of Cornelius and Anthony. You're watching CigarNoise Weekly. Enjoy.
Thank you, Stephen, for the intro, and welcome back. This is another Sunday and yet another episode of CigarNoise Weekly. Today we're talking pairings, roll your own cigar tobacco, and a factory tour of Mombacho Cigars in Nicaragua. So press pause, fire up that Cornelius and Anthony cigar it's been calling your name, pour yourself a double helping of liquid awesome, and let's make some noise. This week, President Trump signed yet another executive order, this time requiring agencies to identify at least 2 regulations they would like to eliminate before he would approve them. And while the actual order doesn't use such strong language, President Trump says, so if there's a new regulation, they have to knock out 2. But is he our white knight? While it's not immediate relief for cigar enthusiasts, these actions continue to show support for what the president says is cutting regulations massively, and it may eventually reduce the regulatory burden of the FDA on cigars. So you know what? Give him a cigar. In fact, Cigar Authority reports that the bill S-294 has been submitted to the Senate as part of continued efforts to exempt premium cigars from FDA regulation, because we already know that 99% of what they want to regulate is anathema to a cigar smoker anyway. And speaking of the FDA, a question has long been around for cigar enthusiasts as to what they're actually going to test in these secret labs. Well, Halfwheel reports that they've selected a new director for the Center of Tobacco Products Division. Dr. Matt Holman will be taking over in the next couple of months, and he already has a long history with the Tobacco Control Act. But I'm willing to bet he's never had a cigar. So let's give him one too. Now I want to be like Dom on most days, but today especially, as he gets a quick lesson in cigar pairings at a local shop.
What's up, Cigar Noise? So I'm here at Stogies Gold Country Lounge because I know diddly squat about pairing cigars with liquor.
Let's go smoke and drink.
So I'm here with Phil.
Nice
to meet
to meet you.
Teach me about pairing drinks with cigars.
A lot of times people like to have a compliment on their pairing.
Okay.
I think it actually with cigars, it works better if you go on the opposite end of the spectrum. So if you have like a really light cigar, let's say something that's based off of Connecticut tobacco, it's better to go with something that's a little bit heavier, or like on the Scotch side, something a little bit more smoky or peaty.
All right.
Because it kind of lends itself to almost being a palate cleanser too.
I'm smoking currently Enclave, AJ Fernandez.
It's a really nice cigar.
What would you suggest wine-wise?
Really nice soft blanc. Would do really well with the Enclave. If you have the spiciness on the Enclave, a soft blanc would be a really good pairing with that. It would be a really nice palate cleanser. Beers kind of are on both ends of the spectrum. So a dark beer pairs really nice with a dark cigar.
Okay.
Because the darker beers sometimes have a lot more sugar content, a little bit heavier. So like the stout could easily pair really well with the Maduro. And I also have Grimbergen, which is my #1 seller. That's a Belgian Abbey ale. So it's an amber color, but it's got a little sweetness on the finish.
Almost get an apple to it.
Yep.
Very nice.
Yep.
That's good.
And it's obviously a lot maltier than it is hoppy. But then there's that little sweetness on the finish. So it's a great cigar beer. And it'll pair with literally any cigar.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Thank you, Dom, for all the beer you selflessly drink on our viewers' behalf. If you haven't heard the word motique recently, get ready to flip the word boutique on its head as Mo storms the scene. You may already know him from the Sultans of Smoke, but he's getting ready to launch his own brand called Patina. And earlier in the week, he took us on an awesome tour of Mombacho Cigars. Here are the highlights.
CigarNoise, it's Mo from Patina Cigars. You know me as the Sultan of Smoke. Here at the Mombacho factory in Granada, Nicaragua. Now it's time to go on a tour. Let's go.
Guys, welcome to Granada, Nicaragua. This is Casa Family. home of Mombacho Cigars. So come with us for a little tour and we show you the beauty of this place. We are fortunate to be in the oldest town of Nicaragua, and Mombacho was meant to be in a place like this due to the fact that we roll cigars very old school. Everything is natural, everything is made by hand. So we can see some Seco, here we have some Viso, there we have some Thom Theroux. So our binders and wrappers, they stay for 18 hours, so we can get our wrappers like wet and elastic, just relaxing in this nice warm and wet environment. We make sure that these leaves are happy to make our cigars.
This is the aging room.
Here we have 250,000 cigars sleeping in a beautiful special room, best condition for these cigars, because we age all of them at least 6 months before the deployment.
All right, everybody, the last stop is the rooftop of Mombacho, the highest point of a private residence in the city of Granada. In the background is the Mombacho volcano. Thank you all, we appreciate it, and hopefully you guys can enjoy a Liga Maestro soon, or a Tierra Volcan, or a Patina Bono, Connecticut, or a Broadleaf. Thanks a lot, guys, we appreciate it. Talk to you soon.
To view the whole clip, just click the link in the description. Now, what do you get when you combine a cantankerous Dave with a roll-your-own cigar kit? Let's find out.
It's gonna be awesome. I know you've probably seen cigar rolling videos where all the leaf is prepped and laid out real nice and flat. That's not how this shit comes. Some Nicaraguan Habano Ligero. Next we're gonna go with some Connecticut Havana Primes. Oops, restricted. Next is Connecticut Broadleaf filler grade. So what? This is just generic Nicaraguan binder. Mexican San Andres Raja. This is sufficiently so it will make a perfect wrapper for us. Boom, and you can just kind of go boom. This is just gonna turn into a hot mess. And you get a handful of leaves and you don't know what to do with them. Spread on some cigar glue and start rolling. You'll recognize this process from anything you've ever rolled in your life, and you end up with this ugly mother. Perfect. Wow, that's already a much or to the Fuente school of rolling where they never run out of glue. Oh yeah. Let's get to rolling. Yeah, it's not as fast as those rolling videos would have you believe. You know what? Just yeah. The way I like to cap is I got this little excess leaf here. We'll just make a poor man's pigtail and just roll it and hold the excess. This is what it looks like. I expect to have to be able to review this. Okay, so here's what my cigars end up looking like in the end. It's obviously smooth, no big deal, great cap, fantastic, perfect roll every time, guys, if you just follow my simple instructions. Okay, this is a warped cigar. Here's one of my actual rolls that I did previously through the magic of TV and internet. I used scissors to cut the feet, and I got tired of jacking them up. So all my cigars now feature an unfinished foot. And then the cap is always garbage, because that actually is really hard. And I suck at it, and I don't care. This monstrosity is probably just gonna go in the trash. It's incredibly wet, and I don't really like touching it.
Thanks, Dave. It's always a pleasure seeing what you've got rolled up your sleeve. To view the whole clip, just click the link in the description. And now it's time for our unlikely hero of the week. Now, you may think I'm being facetious here, but I'm 100% for real. Roll the clip. Too often we get caught up in what looks cool and we start to feel like we can't ask questions because we should already know. But this guy gets it. He's not scared to laugh at himself or let you laugh along with him. Don't be the guy that takes it too seriously. Enjoy your cigar, enjoy the moment, and be like this guy. He's a champ. And And as we close with our Instagram Cigar Noise hashtags of the week, I'd like to say special thanks to Thom Theroux for sharing his musical talent, as well as our featured guest and everyone that contributed to the news portion. And don't forget to subscribe, because we are just getting started.